the economical means to rent a place up there. But if you are a visiting merchant, or if you are new in the business or do not have much of a capital, then it will be the underground section, where between the niches supporting it, you'll be having a wooden stool over there, and try to buy and sell and perform your profession at this point. The first few panels, among them, this is the best preserved one. You can see a ship's drawing over here. Words like the one who has given spirit, the lady is desired, or some numbers that are in the that is the sum of the correspondence of letters in the Greek alphabet, like a secret code. For example, my name was equal to something like 300 something if written in the old Greek alphabet.
There's another inscription, I am in love with the woman whose number is, I forget what the number is.
Yeah, so there had been some types of Aesop, sometimes I have really hard time to pronounce those words, but Aesop something is the science behind it, let's say, or is the calculation method behind it. So some people, in order to give a secret message, they did it. Even some swearing words, or some quite indecent, let's say, drawings had also been present, discovered there. The problem we have over here is Izmir, throughout the different centuries, throughout the different rulers, had always been a type of an export and an import port of the Aegean. This is the reason why, for example, when you look from that angle, you can see some marks, some graffiti carved into the stone itself. Later on, it was veneered with a plaster, and on top of the plaster, some drawings have been made. For example, at this particular section, though it will not be a perfectly clear view, when you look towards the panel stretching all the way till the end, you can see some lines of the drawings. Because it is the largest graffiti collection in this part of the world, and there are some copyright issues, even though some books have been published, still it's closed to public for visiting. As Mark has said, if it wasn't the festival period and if it wasn't the Sunday, then at least we can push the archaeologists to assign one of the students, but everyone went to the resort areas or to their home cities because of that 9-day holiday. So unfortunately, though it wasn't a promise from us to you, we will be preferring to make arrangements like that, which we think everyone will love to see. But for today, it was unfortunately impossible. So this section is where the, let's say, some merchants having their stools and buying and selling the stuff. Next section was the warehouses. You do not necessarily need to display everything. It's just like renting a shop on a commonly frequently visited area. The space, if it gets bigger, the rent or the cost becomes higher. So they were mainly preferring to show their items in the showrooms in the upper floor, and then depending on the nature of the merchandise, if it can be stored here, and if you're going to buy 10 of what you see up there, they will be sending their slaves. They will come, open the warehouse, take as many as it is in the contract, take it upstairs and sell it to you. So this was the way that they have managed it. Some of the cross arches, which is like a quite rare example going back to the Roman period, is what I'll be showing you, which became the main construction element of the Gothic architectural style.
If we could pause just a moment.
Sorry?
There's a little bit of graffiti even over here that you can see.